Hello, my name is Greg Bilinovich, and I would like to take a couple minutes to tell you about my senior internship experience. My internship experience was a unique one because this fall I landed a full-time job as an IT lifecycle technician instead of an internship. Since this job would not fit the mold of a traditional internship, I also agreed to begin studying for the CompTIA Security Plus certification to fully complete all of the BW internship experience requirements. The company I am working for is Northern Technical Group, or NTG for short. They are a remarketing partner to many of today's largest IT leasing companies. We provide many services to our clients, including software imaging, technology purchases, lease management, in-the-field servicing of equipment, and secure data erasure. I originally founded Northern Technical Group on LinkedIn and was able to get an interview through a connection I had made at St. Albert the Great Church and School. At the facility I work at, we store and service machines solely from a local hospital chain, which I will leave unnamed. As an IT lifecycle technician, I have done a substantial amount of wiping of old systems that we receive from the clients, as well as imaging new computers with Windows 10 images. Since we work with hospitals, I've gotten to experience firsthand the rigorous security requirements that come along with having access to private HIPAA patient information. Not only did I need to pass both a drug and background check before I could start working at NTG, but we also have card keys to get into the facilities and a cage inside where we keep the used PCs that have not yet been wiped of the HIPAA information. My manager Dan also runs a workstation on wheels, or WOW, cart program where we replace the old workstations from the hospitals and switch over the computers and equipment on the workstations, like scanners, for the nurses. The WOW cart is the image you see on the right. The hospital we work with ordered a large number of these WOW carts recently, so I have been constructing and prepping these workstations to make the on-site switchover go quickly and smoothly. I've also helped out on several occasions with the Restack project, where we install 2 new monitors and all of the equipment like keyboards, mice, docks, and all of the other equipment that goes along with them at all of the hospital's administrative buildings. To add supplemental cybersecurity experience to my internship, I've also been studying and preparing to take the CompTIA Security Plus certification. I have decided not to rush the process and to make sure that I have time to review all the subject material, so I'm aiming to take the certification exam in early January. To this point, I have focused my studying on topics such as vulnerabilities, threats, forms of attacks, social engineering, physical security, cryptography, encryption, penetration testing, security controls, permissions, business continuity, disaster recovery, and backups and contingency plans. My studies for the certification exam have strong overlaps with several courses that I've taken at Baldwin Wallace, including Information System Security, Privacy and Ethics with Professor Napoleon, and Penetration Testing and Defense with Professor Atchison, among several other courses. Critical thinking, one of the career readiness competencies, was one of the most important skills that I wanted to focus on improving during my internship at Northern Technical Group, which I was thankfully able to do with the abundance of both hardware and software troubleshooting that I engaged in while wiping IT lifecycle equipment, as I mentioned earlier. During my time at Northern Technical Group, I've met lots of new people with varying backgrounds different from my own, and I believe that the connections I made during my internship experience at NTG will have improved my professionalism, career and self-development, and my sense of equity and inclusion and will greatly benefit me in all of my future endeavors. One big success of this internship for me was how much I learned about the healthcare industry, and more specifically, how IT functions in the healthcare industry. A challenge I had to overcome was that when I started at NTG, I had very little knowledge or experience with the physical components inside of the computers, so I had a lot to learn as I began troubleshooting PCs at NTG. One thing I would change about what I did, which is also what I would recommend incoming student interns do, is to start looking for internships early. While I did have the pandemic eliminate any chance of interning over the summer of 2020, I also started too late and was unable to find an internship for the summer of 2021 as well. I would also suggest that incoming students attend career fairs that Baldwin Wallace holds and use these as a great opportunity to make connections that may lead to internships or job opportunities down the road. Overall, my internship experience at Northern Technical Group was more beneficial and helpful in continuing my growth not only as a cybersecurity analyst, but as a member of my community than I had originally expected it to be. I have no doubt that I am much more prepared to take the next step forward in my career than I would have been without Northern Technical Group and without this Baldwin Wallace internship experience. Thank you.